the Missouri Municipal League, and they provide resources and opportunities for people to get educated on different things that are important in municipalities. We've got a 2 or 3 day conference here, and we've got newly elected officials plus elected officials that have been around a while. And as they come to this conference each year, they get an opportunity to look at different things, whether it be planning and zoning, financing, municipal park grants, or just lobbying in general for bills that come up in Jeff City. That's another important one of legislation passed through Jefferson City and how important it is to stay on that. So they'll be educated on that also, of the approaching bills that some of the legislatures representatives are looking to pass and how the Municipal League is working with them.
Some of the services we provide, for one, is making sure that tax dollars are being spent wisely and correctly, being transparent as possible with the community, serving the community. That's what I feel as a government. We are here to serve our community and serve our constituents, to make sure that they're getting all the things that they need and all the things that they want in their community, and being spent wisely with your tax dollars.
What's really exciting about local government, even amongst some of the other different types, is it's really so close to the people. You can really get stuff done really fast. So if I get an email from somebody in the morning, I can usually connect with staff and get it taken care of by the end of the day. And so it's really nice to see that productivity done really, really quickly.
I've been in the military for a long time. So I've served my country for a long time, almost 29 years. And I like serving my community. I've been the mayor of Centralia just over right about 12 years. And I just enjoy helping people in the community. They identify problems, and I like being able to come up with solutions and help solve those problems.
I first got involved in local government when I was 20. I was appointed back in 2015, and I wanted to get involved in local government in order to help people, in order to kind of figure out the issues that are going on in my community and be able to help.
I was very active in my community, and some things I could not get accomplished from the outside, so I decided I better get out the inside so I can get some things accomplished.
First of all, local government is closest to the people. So anything that happens to the majority of the people happens on a local level. So it's, providing quality services and being able to help people navigate through the things that are important to them, like security, safety, schools, education. All of those things are important.
Local government is where, as the saying goes, the rubber meets the road. When everyone has a problem, either because there's a pothole or trash isn't getting picked up, all those things that they encounter every single day of their lives, that's what we're here for. We're here to deal with those issues on their behalf and to hopefully make their community a better place.
Local government, again, is the prime source for our citizens to be able to interact and to participate. You don't have that in any other level of government. State government, national government, of course, you have to be a part of, or an organization, et cetera, to make it. But you can do it individually. You can walk into my office, you can walk into or call your council person up and tell them your concerns. And actually, before every council meeting in our city, we offer a time for input from citizens. So local government is probably the one government that really thrives and depends on the input of their citizens.
I'm in local government to help people and to move our city to another level. We done came from a local level to a national level by coming to the Municipal League and getting educated. So now with all of our elected officials educated, now we can educate our employees, and now we can educate our residents. And that way we can all work together and move our city forward.
Well, I've obviously been involved since 2003 and when I was elected to city council, and my goal is to make my city better and to make our state better, and of course MML is very much a part of that.
I stay involved because I see the value, I see the progress that can be made at the local government level. There are huge rewards for a community if you do a good job.
I think local government is very important to our city citizens because it's the closest level of government to them. That's the one where they can be in the grocery store and see their mayor or their alderman. They can talk about what's going on in the city, and they can know about things that directly affect them in their day-to-day lives.
I'm involved in local government because I want to help the community and be a good representative to the citizens in my district.
I'm right there. I mean, people can find us. They know us. When I was a state rep, they knew they had a state rep, but they wasn't sure what district they were in, the voters, and where to find them, and what's their terms, and everything. But we're there, and the voters can find us, the citizens, and ask us questions, and it makes a difference.
I think a local government is very important. I got involved because we want to keep moving the city forward. And officially, a mayor's job is being a public servant. And I was here, I want to help the public.
I saw a need. I believe that I should be part of my government. I feel like I should do whatever I can for my neighbors. And it was just important to me to do that and to be there when there are people around me that want to be able to get things done within their city.
Lived in my town from the time of birth on, and it has always been that I wanted my town to be good, and so I wanted to be on city government to be a part of that.
The importance of local government is that we can do better together, and problems are not somebody else's problems, they're our problems. So in my inaugural address, I paraphrased President Kennedy. I said, ask not what St. Joseph can do for you, ask what you can do for St. Joseph.
I got involved because I was caring about my community. We needed some services that were not being provided. Our streets needed work. People didn't seem to care about their properties. I felt
local government, I think, brings that closeness to the people. It's the level that people can actually understand how they see things get done and actually feel like something's getting done, not just somebody in a far off place kind of hearing what they say.
So I could have some say-so in the community that I serve. We always complain and, talk about governments in one form or another and what they're not doing right and things of that nature. So I want to be a part of doing something, being proactive and doing something positive.
Mayor of a city, there's a lot of, it's so much fun, but I love most about it is networking and meeting all the other cities around the town and problem solving, because that's what we're all here to do, is problem solve, and we can do it together. And so I love networking with other cities, and the difficulty of our city is we're so small. We don't have any businesses. We're purely residential, so that's interesting.
I got involved because I felt like it was an opportunity to make a difference, something very satisfying about being able to see things that you had a hand in helping, shape every day, at the local level.
I don't want to be so long in it that I don't know how to pass the baton to someone that's younger, but I enjoy doing it. I love helping people and making sure that we can move the city of Moline Acres forward in a positive way.
Well, it's been a phenomenal experience for me. I can truly say that I've not lost sleep. I've just been reelected to my third term, and it's been just an awesome experience for me. It's been good, better, and best. It's been great.
I stand for it because I wanted to see improvement in our city and to get something done about it. And I always was interested in trying to get the city moving forward and trying to get our citizens, to speak up whatever concerns they may have.
Some of the services we provide, for one, is making sure that tax dollars are being spent wisely and correctly, being transparent as possible with the community, serving the community. That's what I feel as a government. We are here to serve our community and serve our constituents, to make sure that they're getting all the things that they need and all the things that they want in their community, and being spent wisely with your tax dollars.
I want the best for my community. I see some things that need to be changed, and so far the mayor that I work with has been outstanding, and I see a lot of changes.
Local government is really important because to move ahead, we need to find out feedback from all our citizens and all our elected officials to help the citizens of our community.
I was appointed to fill a vacancy as an alderman in 2005. And so the following September in 2006, I came to my first Missouri Municipal League conference, and I realized I didn't know a thing about local government and my position as an alderman. So I've been coming for 13 years. I have learned more than I can even put into words about working with citizens and working with the legislators and all the things that you need to know, the laws that affect your role as a alderman and a mayor. And I highly encourage people to get involved in MML. It's worth every penny that you need to spend.
It was important to change our community. We need a leadership that was going to take our community into the next generation of serving the people and serving the seniors and the children. And it's something I want to do with great deed. It brings transparency to my community.
Local government actually is controlling your tax dollars and deciding what to spend it on. They make decisions for you and your community, and therefore people who live in that community should become involved.
I would say the value of local government's incredibly important. If there's a pothole that is in the street, state government's not going to fix that. If it's on a city road, it's going to be the city that does it. So, in terms of things that really affect cities, that are, it's the local community. Local government's incredibly important in order to fix issues that happen in everyday lives of people.